Today's video is 6.6 day 2. Now the other day I would give you, if you want to flip it over, I would give you the system and you would graph and shade. Today I'm going to give you the graph shaded and you're going to tell me the two inequalities that made up the system. Okay, so we're actually going to start the notes today not on page 45 but on page 46. So if you guys could turn to page 46, we're just going to jump into some examples here. Okay, you guys can do this without me, but I want to do a couple just to recap. Okay, we're going to pick a line. I'm going to start with this line. I'm going to make it blue. So your job is to write the equation of the line right here. So to write y equals mx plus b, so remember that, y equals mx plus b. Let's find the m and the b. All right, so the y-intercept of this blue line is right here at 1. Okay, so for the blue line, I'm going to say b is 1. And then what's the slope of the blue line? Up to right 1, up to right 1, up to right 1, right? So the slope is 2 over 1, or just 2. Okay, and then look at the picture. Are we shaded above the blue line or below? And I hope you guys are saying the shaded part is above. So we're going to be using a greater than sign. And because it's a solid line, it's going to be greater than or equal to. Okay, so if you put all this together, the inequality of our blue line is y is greater than or equal to mx plus b. So 2x plus 1. That's kind of the steps that you do to do these. Okay, now let's do inequality 2. I'm going to do this one in green. So here is our second line. Okay, we got to write the inequality for that one. Now this is a vuxoid. So if it's horizontal, is it x or y? So if it's a horizontal line, it's going to be y. Okay, so we know this one's going to be y. Are we shaded above or below the green line? Well, we're shaded above, so it's going to be greater than, and then it's going to be equal to because it's solid. Oh, sorry, this one's solid. And then what is the y value that it goes through? 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's y equals 3. So the green line is y is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so today's all about working backwards to write the inequalities. All right, let's try another one. Let's do number 3. Feel free to try it yourself first. Okay, so number 3, pick a line, and we'll do that one first. Let's get a new color. All right, let's do some pink. All right, pink line, I'm going to do this one first. Doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter. Okay, so for the pink line, I need the y-intercept b, I need the slope m, and I need to figure out what kind of symbol it should be. So what is the y-intercept of this pink line? Well, it's down at -3. So the y-intercept is -3. And then go ahead and count the slope. It looks like we're going up to right 3 to get from point to point. So the slope is 2/3. Up to right 3. Okay, now, is the shaded section above the pink line or below? And hopefully you guys are saying below, so it's going to be less than. And because it's a solid line, it's going to be less than or equal to. All right, we got to put all that together. So it's y is less than or equal to mx plus b. 2/3 x minus 3. All right, so we got pink line covered. Now we got to do the other one. And let's do purple. Okay, so now we're going to do this line. Now this one's dashed. All right, we also need the m and the b and the inequality symbol. Okay, so what's the y-intercept for the purple line? The y-intercept of the purple crosses here at 1. So the b is 1. And then what's the slope? So to get from point to point on the purple line, we're going down to right 3. So I'm going to say negative 2/3. Down to right 3. Okay, now look at that purple line. Is this shaded section below it or is the shaded section above it? And hopefully you guys are saying below, so it's going to be less than. And then because it's dotted, it's just less than. Don't put or equal to. That's only when it's solid. All right, so inequality 2 is going to be the purple line. And let's put it all together. Y is less than mx plus b. So negative 2/3 x plus 1. Okay, so that's today's lesson. If you guys are feeling good, feel free to stop it now. I'm going to do one more in case people want a little extra practice. And we're just going to go down the line and do number 5. So this would be a great time for you guys to pause and give it a shot on your own. But when you're ready, unpause it and watch me. I'm going to do this dashed line first. Okay, so again, I need the M, and I need the B, and I need the inequality symbol. All right, for this salmon-y pink line, the y-intercept is up here at 2. And the slope looks like, it almost looks like a nice point would be here. So maybe down 1, 2, 3, 4, left 3. So down 4, left 3. Down 4, left 3 reduces or simplifies to a positive positive. Either one of these is fine. Because down 4, left 3 is the same as up 4, right 3. So either one. Okay, the shaded region is above the salmon-y line. So we're going to do a greater than sign. And then it's dashed, so strictly greater than. All right, so salmon line is going to be y is greater than mx plus b, 4/3 x plus 2. And then we're going to do the same thing for the second line. This one I'm going to do in blue. So this will be our second one here. So same thing. We need the M, and we need the B, and we need the inequality symbol. So the blue line looks like it has a y-intercept down at negative 3. And the slope looks like up 1, left 3. So up 1, left 3. Negative 1/3. You guys can pick where you want to put the negative sign. It could be out front, on the top, on the bottom. It's up to you. Okay, it looks like from the blue line, the shaded section is below, right? Below the blue. So it's going to be less than, but because it's shaded, less than or equal to. All right, put it all together and we are done. It's going to be y is less than or equal to mx plus b. So negative 1/3 x minus 3. All right, nice job, guys. We will practice this tomorrow, writing the system given the graph.